Come and experience a day with me at the Melbourne Fine Food Fair at Melbourne Convention Centre. The Fine Food event is Australia's leading food industry event, and it's an opportunity to bring together food industry professionals in Australia and the Pacific region. So entry was pretty straightforward. I had already enrolled for the event online, and all I had to do was collect my badge and start exploring. So immediately I came across Robot Coop's stall. These are machinery that we use on campus at William Anglis, where I attend culinary school, and they had some fresh juice going, and I had to get myself a cup. It was a combination of beetroot, apple, amongst other ingredients. It was really good, really refreshing. So this event also showcases a lot of international brands, well-known ones, as well as some upcoming brands as well. There was a lot of stuff from Turkey, from Taiwan, from Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, as amongst other countries. Basically Australia's neighbours and a bit more. So next I headed to these burners that just caught my eye. Very, very large industry style burners. Took some brochures from these guys, and I carried on to head over to Rational to check out their ovens. So I had a little look here at the Rational station, and I checked out the menu options on the iCombi Pro. That's the oven that we are looking at right now. There was so many options. I don't think there's anything this oven doesn't do. No wonder why it's priced at $80,000 and upwards. It really is expensive, but if you are in the food industry, I mean, this is going to be an investment, so to speak. Next, I came across Panasonic. Panasonic speaks for itself. This is a really well-known household brand, and they also do a lot of industry-level equipment as well. I had a look at some ice machines from Augustine, and then soon after that, I came across a chocolate belt, and it was so inviting. I had to stop by and have a peek at that as well. There was a lot of chocolate for us to sample, and yeah, it was really nice to see all of that in motion. Here we have RoboBand and Vitamix products. I've never seen a Vitamix blender so big, and they have some smaller ones which are probably more commonly seen in our households, but some of these industrial ones look really, really cool as well. So this fine food fair also has a lot of food going around, of course, and I had a quick stop at this Gelati store where I had some vegan ice cream. I couldn't tell that it was vegan. It tasted really good, and it was very creamy. No grainy texture at all. So this was vegan gelato, I believe. So I had a chat with the gentleman here, and so apparently they also have a partnership with William Anglis where I go to school, and they do a lot of gelati workshops. I'm looking forward to attending one of them in the near future. My next stop was the bakery section. I had a look at the various types of flour that were on display, and I took home some self-raising flour to sample. It was basically a full-size package. While all this was going on, there was a lot of competitions in play, some cook-offs and bake-offs, and one of the very, very popular annual competitions is the Aussie meat pie competition, which a lot of people are very, very excited about. So the stall that I had the most fun at was this one here, where they had these robots that are supposed to serve people their food. Now imagine being seated and a robot comes along with your order. Unfortunately, they only are working in Australia at the moment and not ready to ship overseas. But if you want to experience this in Melbourne, head over to Taste of Thai in Thomastown and take your kids along. It would make your family dining experience that little bit more exciting. There was just so much to see. The auditorium was full, it was buzzing, there was an unending amount of stalls. People were either watching live cooking shows or they were glued into the competitions. So once I finally made it to the other side of the fair, there were loads of stalls from various different countries. You had Taiwan, USA, Canada, Korea, various European countries, as well as Pakistan, India, Indonesia, Fiji, Vanuatu, and the islands close to Australia and New Zealand. It was really nice to see so many packaged and processed goods. I hope we will be able to do something similar to this on the African continent and bring together the foods that we know and love as well and showcase it in a similar light. So last but not least, I had a look at some sustainable packaging from Biopack and another brand here that I was newly introduced to called Pack, who make sustainable packaging out of bamboo. And it was good to see that Glad has gone green and they have biodegradable, compostable wax paper for baking. Overall, it was a day well spent. I took home so many pamphlets, loads of information and freebies, and a coffee to go. The weather was so beautiful outside, I had to stop by to appreciate the view, of course. The Yarra River was looking a bit murky this time of the year, but the vibe was still lovely. I'm so glad I attended this event and I hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me. If you did, go ahead and like this video, share it, subscribe if you're not subscribed to my channel, and hopefully I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!